I just used my tactics because used effect negate Mignon Reborn, and as they have clearly said, they did not try to use that effect to negate the Mignon Reborn. Come on, man. This is so stupid. All right, ruling in modern, high issue. We got Fire Kings versus any craft. The Arcatale, Tromaria. What are these names? Ocneria. What even are these things? They look like Cleaford cards. It's so weird, man. Took my opponent 17 seconds to use the field spell after he declared the flip monster effect, and I okayed it. He says it has been lag, but he didn't lag last 3 effects, so it's a bit weird because he always wrote down lag when he was lagging. So, called a judge. Blue summons Garunix. Red declares the effect of Tromaria. This thing signals okay, then red declares the effect of Anniapolis, and then blue says anything else question mark. What does this say? If an craft pendulum monster you control is face up during the main phase, you can choose one of them and either return it to the hand or place it in your pendulum zone. I mean, you literally asked if they had anything else. You asked if they had anything else. Why would you ask this if you weren't going to allow them to use their effect? Like, this is so strange. Like, here, I'll show you how this went down. So he literally declares the effect of this, and this guy and this card should be going in the same chain. So he declares effect of this, and then blue signals okay, then red declares this. At the same time, blue says anything else. Why would you ask anything else if you weren't going to allow him to use that effect? That's so weird. I see no reason to ask anything else. Please be quiet. I asked your opponent a question. Why did you ask anything else if you had no intention of allowing them to use anything else? Like, why would you ask that? I don't understand why you would ask that question. Like, I would ask my opponent anything else if I was gonna be like, if I was just asking, do you want to do more? And if you want to do more, if I'm asking anything else, then you're good. Checking what I wrote. You wrote anything else 1 second after they used their field F, because I didn't realize it took that much, and then I went back and checked. Clearly, you had no issue with them using something else until it was no longer convenient for you. I will allow the field spell F to be used. I'm going to be so real. Like, the guy only changed his mind once it was no longer convenient for him. I don't allow that. Have a nice day. I love oppression. That sounds so bad. That sounds so bad outside of the context of me saying I love this flood game. Oh, God. I believe they think I can't negate Stardust summon with oppression, or they can negate it with Stardust or something. I didn't even say anything. My opponent is harassing for no reason. Let's see what this guy's saying. So he special summons Stardust Dragon, and then on summon of Stardust, blue flips up oppression and pays 8. Then red declares Stardust. Blue says, bro. Red says, what? Blue says, I'm not go judge you. Slow moments, everyone has them. Red says, what the fuck is your problem? Why are you insulting me? Blue says, everyone has them. I do too. Red calls for a ruling. Says, I don't know what's wrong with you. Blue says, you're trying to negate oppression from negating Stardust summon. He goes, yes, so. Says, you have 600 rating. You far too seasoned for this. Okay, he's not harassing me. Like, come on. I'm being harassed and you wasting time. I'm gonna be so real. Here, I can agree your opponent could have been less of a dick about it, but they're not harassing you. The Stardust summon is negated by oppression. You cannot chain Stardust to oppression's effect to negate Stardust's summon. Now, I'll be real, like, red was being a dick about it, but like, blue was being a dick about it, I mean. How is this appropriate behavior? I didn't even know. I thought I could. Well, that's what calling a judge is for. Proceed from here, and then this guy, be nice. Have a nice day. Be nice. Like, all he's saying is he was kind of making fun of his opponent for not knowing the ruling. He's not harassing him. He's just being a dick. Classic be nice moment. Like, blue explained to him the ruling, and then red was like, you're being a dick though. I'm calling a judge because you're being a dick. It's like, sure, call a judge if he's being a dick, but at least continue playing. Like, he's not calling you no slurs or nothing. More Edison gaming. Holy fuck, this game state. This game state is kind of insane. What the hell? Easy issue. Chainlink 1 AZ. Okay, I'm already confused. What the fuck is AZ? Absolute 0. Cool. I have to decipher this. Chainlink 2 Caius. Chainlink 3 Garden. Target for Caius is this. Is the Swarm of Scarabs. Okay. Do I take 1000 damage for Caius effect? Yes. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you take damage for this. Is Scarab banished by Fisher and I don't take damage like Fader Plague? Why would Scarabs be banished by Fisher if Caius is banishing your monster, not sending it to the graveyard? What are we trying to do here? Like, what are we trying to do here? Battle Fader says if it leaves the field. Fisher says if it is sent to the graveyard. Caius isn't sending anything to the grave. What are we talking about, bro? What? He's trying to say that because Di-Fi's on board, the Caius banishing the Scarabs wouldn't burn. You take 1,000 here. Okay, nice. Awesome. What a fucking crazy... What a donk. Surely he was talking about himself, right? Pop quiz. If your opponent controls a Colossal Fighter and they have 10 warriors in their grave, making it so that their Colossal Fighter's effect is making the Colossal Fighter gain 1,000 attack points, if you use the effect of your Blackwing Gale the Whirlwind on your opponent's Colossal Fighter to half its current attack and defense, and then after that, you activate Shield and Sword to switch the original attack and defense of all face-up monsters currently on the field. After all this, what will be the attack stat of your opponent's Colossal Fighter? Think you know the answer? Well, you should head over to my Metafy, where I'm going to be doing a stat modulation classroom happening this Saturday. And if you know the answer to this question, you can insert that answer when picking up that classroom in order to get it for free. But this is only applying to the first 3 people that get the answer right. So if you go over to my Metafy and go to book the stat modulation classroom, you can enter a promotional code. That promotional code is going to be the answer to this pop quiz. So the first 3 people that get it right will have free access to the classroom. So make sure you go and check out the classroom over on Metafy. With that being said, let's get back into the video. Whoosh. All right, we got cheating and goat. We got fucking a lot of ass on the board. Multiple knight ass. This player is crazy. Okay, that tells me what's going on. I love that. That tells me a lot. I think 2 call judge in 2 min nuts. Explain the issue. My opponent is crazy. Doesn't tell me what happened. Like, come on, man. Not even a full turn after not discarding correctly. He ignored the game state again. Check logs. I targeted tribe with ass, and he ignored the play and kept playing. Check logs. Twice now he's told me to check the logs. I swear if I pull this up and it's a 40-minute log, I'm gonna crash out. I might crash out. 25 minutes? Okay, it's not that bad. All right, let's have a look at what happened this turn. So, red flip summons Night Assailant, points at a set card. Blue activates Desert Sunlight, flips the Gravekeeper's Spy and the Night Assailant. So these 2. Then red declares... Oh, so he points at Desert Sunlight, says, okay, declares Night Assailant, pointing at the Gravekeeper's Spy. This says, select all monster on one side of the field. Is he suggesting his monster isn't destroyed? Sends the Spy from M3 to grave. Special summons back the Spy, and then points at Tribe Infecting Virus. What is happening? Blue is saying, bro, Tribe is destroyed by Assailant. Then red says, go, you know, speak. Blue says, you literally ignored the game state. We can wait, quit trolling. Red says, you are very kid. I have 8-hour chill. So from what I see, Assailant targeted the set Spy. Desert Sunlight was chained, flipping Spy and Assailant. Here, the Spy should be destroyed. Then in a new chain, the Assailant that was just flipped can target and destroy a monster. Like, this is what I'm seeing, correct? Then what's the issue here? What is the issue then? If this is correct, what's the problem? What the fuck is the problem, dude? This player have 13 years old. After that, I summoned a new Spy and used Assailant on Tribe. Then without destroying the Assailant target, he flipped second Assailant. Why did you not resolve their Night Assailant? Bro, like, stop talking nonsense and answer my question. Fucking hell. This player is full avtiv. No, give me time. I have no idea what you just said. Please resolve their Night Assailant destroying your tribe. Fucking hell, man. Let me unpause this duel. Yo, the unstoppable Exodia incarnate. He's so OP. Look at him. He's unstoppable, chat. How do you stop him? You simply cannot. Okay, we got the yummies, the talents. I guess their question's gonna be, what? Can he negate my talent take? Lol. Like, I judge my opponent thinks can negate yummy field with Exodia boy and sent to grave. What do you mean? Now he said don't use his effect to negate. Wait, what? Did he activate Mignon with Snatchy or from hand? Was the Mignon activated from hand or with the F of Snatchy. See, this is what I hate. Just saying can't negate with no explanation doesn't say shit to your opponent. F of Snatchy. Okay. So if you activate the field via Snatchy, there is no window for Unstoppable Exodia to negate it. If I can't negate it, how can you use triple tactics? And this guy's using slurs. Okay, cool. We're going to make this real simple. Bing. You gave them no time to respond. You have a history, bro, of saying shit like this? 'Cause I'm going to be real. That's just not cool. No history. UC minor. Do not use language like that. Am I understood? I'm not allowing this shit, bro. I'm going to give him the warning instantly. Warning. There was an argument about what was being negated with Exodia. Clearly, they tried to negate the activation of the field, not its effect. They are not forced to negate the effect of the field, but Exodia cannot negate the activation of the field itself due to it being activated by Snatchy's effect. So here we will rewind to when the minion's effect to revive was used. That's what we're going to rewind to. We are going to rewind to that game state. I just used my tactics because used effect negate minion reborn. And as they have clearly said, they did not try to use that effect to negate the minion reborn. They were trying to negate the activation of the field. I'm not arguing anymore. Return TTT to hand and go back to the activation of minion to revive. Come on, man. This is so stupid. No, because like he'd never used the effect to negate the reborn. They were arguing back and forth the whole time. There you go. So he's using this to revive, and then if he wants to respond with Exodia, he can. Boom. All right. Have a nice day. Simple. See, sometimes you got to put your foot down and tell the players, look, I'm not arguing. Go back to this game state.